Hello, we're back. Oh my god. Slightly earlier stream today, because today is my day off. I'm still only going to stream for like about an hour though. And tomorrow, I have work. So, I'll stream if I feel like it. Continue. Oh shit, what were we doing last time? Are we going somewhere? I don't remember. Detention center. Tat. Nope. Okay, I actually don't remember what we're doing. Aha! Okay, cool. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. Well, now, I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. Huh? You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! Okay. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. Okay. Am I doing anything? This cabinet is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons. Others are question marks. Most of it just looks like random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for? Don't touch that. It's evidence. Oh, open drawer. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. Oh no. What? What are you doing in here? Eek! Von Karma! You... How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Ahem, I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. Okay, weirdo. I can see how this guy was Edward's mentor. Can I have that, sir? Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Humph. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? A son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Okay, loser. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. So can I have that, actually? What else am I doing? I don't like these segments because I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Oh, this one? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick! What is that thing? Is that a taser? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000... Oh, 600,000. Oops. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Usually? Now, give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you... Nick, run! Ah! No, Maya! We're getting this guy in jail. Maya, out of my way. Damn it, damn it, Phoenix, you're supposed to run. Ah, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya! Oh my god, my girl, are you good? The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from the thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, Maya. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Nope. The dog is barking. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Wow. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Are we doing something with the bullet? Because I don't know what we're doing with that. To be continued. To be continued right now. Phew. This is it, Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Warg! Well, what's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. She's still staticky? Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh, my dear girl. Woo, yeah, pal. Oh, what's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. You know, they should have taken, like, a photo of the letter or something. I'm just, like, unprepared. They're unprepared as hell. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Alrighty. Hi. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Oh, he answered. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence for every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Oh my god, my dog is barking again. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I'd like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Oh, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember a witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did he run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Zzznt. Okay, buddy. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Okay. I guess. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Alright. I'm gonna just... I'll just keep pressing him. Are you sorry? I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Okay. Hold it! Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen to him? That you hypocrite, you mother trucker. If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. That fucking hypocrite telling me to shut up. I went to buy some food for Polly. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. How convenient. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Okay. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. Grr, how am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Man, I hate that guy. One of those motive things, right? Oh, that's unfortunate. Is it like all your lights went out? How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory, otherwise it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Not the mobile data. Wow. Alright, might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over— I'm trying, okay? You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question, but does this really have anything to do with the current case? Yes, sir, of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! Okay. Storming in— oh, I guess it's August now. Yeah, it's like a beautiful day outside for me, but I'm gonna sit inside and play games instead. Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Me when I don't pick. He's Gregory Edgeworth, okay. Do we say this? I feel like this is a trick question. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This man doesn't have ID. He is unidentified. This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yoki? I don't know. It's okay, it's actually quite simple, is it? Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. Oh, okay. I see, that makes sense. Ch-ch-ch. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. How convenient. What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints out to hide your past? Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess you will not be able to prove his identity. No! Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. Well, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? This guy is tit-tit-tying a lot. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief? Yeah. Wait, actually? Yeah, you're very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Oh, haha. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Yay! Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yeah. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. God bless Phoenix Wright, because he's gonna examine the parrot. Bring in the parrot. Oh, hi. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Sorry, you're not asking her correctly. Yeah, I'm kind of like, wow, we're actually gonna talk to the parrot, huh? Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem, very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Okay, hello, Polly. Hello, Squawk. Yeah, I should have expected that. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Okay. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect this to get anywhere. You can't expect this parrot to say anything aside from that. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? Is this important? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? Quack! Don't forget DL6. Oh. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Polly, you're disappointing me. Oh. Hello, Squawk. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello, Squawk. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tit. Something the matter, Mr. Don't tell me he prepared the parrot, too. Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten everything? Wow. He rigged the parrot! I'm shocked. I am actually shocked. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Says the guy who rigged the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yoki. Okay, do I present something? Do I present the parrot to the parrot? We have... Oh, my life is on the line here. Is there really nothing else I can do? What if I say, what's the safe number? Huh? The safe what? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. It does, actually. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? The date, I guess? Photograph of this thing. Do any of these have the date? Okay, maybe the file. I'm gonna cry. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? What the fuck? Case summary, victim data, suspect data, case summary? It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. Also, you just told everyone that. This has nothing to do with a date, nothing. Give me his credit card information right now. He doesn't deserve it. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Do I get her to say her name or something? She already said her name. What's her name? Polly, what's your name? Polly! Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Okay. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Does it? Am I stupid? Of course. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Am I oh, well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no. Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. What if I said yes? Like, you know? Hold on. The case files? I can read this? What the hell? I actually didn't even know I could read this. An errant elevator was auctioned to please have an instant. I actually did not know I could open this. I was just like, oh, I have evidence, and I never opened it. The defense attorney trapped in an elevator returning from a lost child with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Court bailiff trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. Oh, that's why he called his parrot his wife, huh? Alright. Okay, thanks. I definitely would not have bothered to look at that. wait, let's do this first. And then Polly. Yes. Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove your owner's identity? Wait, was that in the suspect data? Yeah, I think it was in the suspect data. No, you're good. You saved me like 10 minutes, actually. Or maybe even more than that. You're good. Don't you think you're taking the buffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yenny Yogi. All I have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker identity is the case file again. The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, to stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? The suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. I definitely could have picked the wrong answer when I did that, actually, if I didn't check the file first. This page has all the information about Yenny Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Oh. How nice. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? Okay, liar. She's only 7 years old. Okay, buddy. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. Yippee! What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness? Tell us your name. Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember. Shut up! Let him answer. No, it's okay. Oh, he's standing at attention now. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yenny Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Hello. Hey, buddy. Alright. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, and my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wow. Well, wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Okay. This isn't looking very good for Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Aha! Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Yippee! There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So, I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Yippee! Woohoo! Confetti! The confetti seems a little... Yeah, that is all. This court is adjourned. Objection. There it is. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Okay, Edgeworth. Your Honor. I object to your judgment. Can you shut the fuck up? What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edward is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? Shut the hell up. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edward's outburst. Shut up! Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Ugh, fine, I guess. Listen, edgy boy, I'm not gonna save you if you confess. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Man, mochi ice cream sounds so good right now, actually. It's certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Well, okay. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. My man doesn't get paid enough for this. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago. That sounds good. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I'll consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. December 28th, 2:24 p.m. Blah blah blah. Okay. I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. That's crazy. Just like, he was like a kid when it happened though, right? Like, do you still arrest somebody that was a kid when they did that? Maybe, I don't know the law. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? Japanifornia. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, if it was a kid... Well, kids don't go to jail. They go to, like, detention center or something. But if he was a child when it happened, would they still jail him? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Bro thinks he's guilty when all he has to go off of is his, like, trauma dream. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very start, from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. You don't even know that. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Can you tell me the detail? Can you not just like say that and then expect me to figure it out? Please, please. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As he went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi, and I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Okay. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix, I need a little help here. You can't just say that and then expect me to figure it out. I guess we'll just press him. That sounds awful. I would never want to get trapped in an elevator. Are elevators not like ventilated or something? I don't know. Is it just like it's just a confined space, no ventilation? Because like if it wasn't ventilated, yeah, like if it wasn't ventilated, there would never be oxygen coming in and out except for the door. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly, only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. Oh, how convenient. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Okay, we press. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator? Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help, blah blah blah. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then you got a gun. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. Can that happen? Because that's a pretty shit safety if so. And you picked it up. What happened next? Can the safety just come off if you drop a gun? Oh, whoops. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting so thick I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi. I was in a daze. I wouldn't be surprised if they were just not designed safely. The gun fired once? Yes, I think after I threw it I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. Why is the scream text highlighted in red? To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. I'd better find out and quick. Excuse me? What? Okay, something about the scream. A moment later there was a single gunshot, then a scream. Okay. That's Misty Faye. Huh? Okay, wait. I don't know how this... I'm gonna drink some water. I don't know how this bullet's important. Hold on. Oxygen depleted. Okay. So I do not need this anymore. We got murder. Am I supposed to present something? This is the wrong one. Huh? Oh my god. No, that's okay. We'll figure it out together. The gun fired once. I don't like that scream is highlighted in red. Like, is that important? One part contradicts. You gotta tell me. Ugh, okay. Let me think. He had gone to the courtroom. They were trapped in an elevator. They began to argue. Then something fell at his feet. And then he threw it. And then there was a gunshot and a scream. Ugh. The murder weapon was fired twice. Oh. Maybe this thingy? Present. Haha. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? You honestly saved me so much time by telling me that I could read the case file, because I would not have checked it. Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, and everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file once more. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Objection. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. What page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? He's really like, tell me exactly the location of where the evidence is. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. Huh? There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we heard. One of the shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Probably. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? So is it like this bullet? Is that a red herring that the bullet taken from his heart? The second firing is related to this incident? They're gonna destroy me. They're gonna tear into me if I get it wrong. Okay. Nope, this isn't it. Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel well mocked. Haha, I mean, I really don't really harm by it. Okay. Damn it, I knew that. I felt that was wrong. Huh? Like, I felt like it was way too, like, useless. But I guess it's wrong. Can I view it? Oh my god, wait. Oh my god. Oh, whoops. I got it. I got you. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots are fired? Where? You blind fucking bitch. It's right there. Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. It's right there. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Uh-huh. Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. But Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this whole matter, the whole truth. Shut up! It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Okay, can you tell me why? Where's your evidence, huh? Tell me! Order, I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I appraise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Gah! How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. It is on site. Yeah, I'm destroying that guy. He does not deserve my pity or sympathy. No, but you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth cleared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. Okay, but like, how the yeah, we're gonna beat him down, dude. We're gonna group bullying, I guess. I am so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. That doesn't really explain why there's a hole in the door, though. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Well, I don't know. You kind of solved a lot of cases in cases, Phoenix. I think you can do it. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth, precisely. Listen, how can we get to be like, oh, there's no second bullet, and therefore it doesn't really matter that there 2 shots were fired and there's a hole in the door? Like, come on. I like to think, oh my god. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. You... Come on, you have to have a little more self-preservation than that. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no, he's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. He's doing so much, like, detective work. Like, he deserves to get paid. I don't even know if he's getting paid for any of these cases. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today right here. Right now, indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I do. I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. The words are, I have an objection. Your Honor. I object. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Grah! It must exist. The second bullet. Oh? What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. You guys can't just be like, oh, there's no second bullet, it didn't exist. There's evidence that it was fired twice, so it didn't just disappear. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. Like, how can they just be like, actually, no, it doesn't prove anything. Like, come on. The murderer, then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. Yeah. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Why is this an option? The murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need, that's why they took it. Bah, what possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... the bullet would be proof? Or maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fires? Just stick their hand in a corpse, I guess. Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. No, I'm sorry. Alright, this isn't going so well. The murderer didn't need it, okay. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Bah. The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? Mia's kind of a jump scare, actually. You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. She's jump scaring me. I don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Why it had to be taken? Yes, Your Honor, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? We can do it, Mr. Wright. Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance, you know, just in case, maybe, possibly. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? Yeah? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. What if that's really what happened? He was just trying to pull shit out of his ass and then he actually landed on a good theory. Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yeah, probably. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yaniyogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Oh. So some guy... So they were all like probably unconscious, and then when the door opened or something, somebody just came over and shot him, I guess. The 2 men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Is it Von Karma? Is he the murderer? Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. He is trying his best. I can tell you're grasping it. I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. So it was him. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma! Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. As if I needed another reason to hate this man. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Say it now? Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. I believe in you, but what? Von Karma. Von Karma? Dot dot dot. You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? I mean, I feel like there's a history of the murderers being in the courtroom, you know. Not usually as the defendant, but as a witness or something. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring a doctor to operate on me. Have him testify. Probably pulled it out of his shoulder or something. Or, Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Yeah, he probably did pull it out of his shoulder. Grr, nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. I mean, you could. I don't think it would be very good for your body, but you could. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Oh, you want to bet that it's still inside him? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Okay. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it, and I'll even use evidence. I know he like— oh, is this a mistake? Or did I make a mistake? I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... oh, fuck. Maybe maybe that wasn't the right choice. Maybe I should have said no. Phoenix Wright, why are you so confident? I don't know. My health is... Is it this bullet? I don't think it's the bullet, but I'm gonna pick it if I have no other option. No clues. Trapped in an elevator, blah blah blah. Okay. I should have said I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Why do I have a metal detector? Where did that come from? Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving— why do I have a metal detector? Leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Oh, he just gave us a metal detector? Okay. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way— we never returned the metal detector, huh? There's one way to find out. Yeah, I just have a metal detector on me. Hold on, I'm gonna go cough for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I am now mucus free until until it comes back after talking again. We used it around the lake. I feel like I remember that, but like I don't remember what we were looking for. Oh well. Conveniently, I just have a I just happen to have a metal detector here at the court. Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order, order, order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Ooh, that's suspicious. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out in this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Oh? Oh? It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you! I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Okay, drop your evidence right now. Okay, dog, I'll let you out. I don't know what he's growling at, but Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Yeah, the puppy. Prove? I have no— oh, you fucking piece of shit. I have no obligation to prove anything? Excuse me? It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here? Excuse me? Not I. Oh, of course, it's always me who has to do all the work. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove it the bullet? We're actually gonna accept that. We're gonna accept that. We— can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course you can't. You don't have any evidence. You know, I don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. Evil man. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Oh, buddy, I don't know. I have enough life. Maybe I can just— is it the bullet this time? I thought the bullet was important. Please. Okay, let me think about this. There's no way. He's sweating. He's sweating. Okay, I had to— what am I proving again? I'm proving that the bullet was from the incident. Okay, whatever. No. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? Oh, now it's actually being used. This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. Yes, I just happen to have the evidence on me. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Okay, ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Alright, let's stab him right now. Let's get it right now. Mr. Von Karma, you let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those in this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Well... Oh, he's crashing out. Oh, he's having a tantrum. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Ah, help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air, I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Alright. Mr. Von Karma? Oh. 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 Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. Oh. You and your father are my curse. Yeah, keep banging your head on there till you bleed, buddy. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death! Oh, he's gone a little bit insane. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the first one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Wow, okay. Doesn't take criticism that well, huh? Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. Okay, everyone passed out. Okay. Bro's basically a League player. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Okay. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. No. T-t-t. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Oh, okay. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. Bro was carrying that guilt for 15 years. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Yippee! Woohoo! Confetti! Confetti! The confetti it's kind of not right for the mood. That is all. This court is adjourned. Are we letting him go free though? Like, is Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say I'm impressed. Heh, it was pretty close though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory. See, Edgeworth, you were innocent this whole time, so it's finally over, Edgeworth. Look how she's the one throwing the confetti. I like that one. He just carries the confetti to the courtroom because he's prepared to he's prepared for whenever Phoenix wins the case. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, right? You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Yeah, where's my hug? I'm sorry, I'm not good. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop! Hey, buddy. Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. Aw. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Now we're great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I keep trying to be an invested... Whoops. Hold on. Okay, I am being summoned for dinner. Well, let me see how quickly I can get through this. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really, that's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? Oh, hey, it's Larry. It's over, Nick. My life is over. Oh, no. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Oh, yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy, here. A little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick, that's the suit that questioned me. The suit. When he says treat, that's not police talk or prison food, right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right, yeah? What's up? The envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Are you fucking kidding me? Huh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? This motherfucker. Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38, no. No, Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. Did you know? I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else is saying you did it. The whole class is against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Not on Nick, it was 15 years ago. It was 15 years ago! Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Grr. Where does that leave me? I did not know what he said. Whoopsie. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I'd known I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be you guys sure yap a lot. I need to go. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, want to switch, right? Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Okay, guys, take your photo. My parents are gonna yell at me. The time the Gumtree took us out of town that night, we celebrated Edward's newfound freedom, even though Edward himself was still in detention. Yippee! Yahoo! Is there more after this? I don't know. I'm gonna end the stream now though. We'll see if there's more later. Hold on. Oh, I need a save though. Hold on. Can I save? I can't save! It's not over yet, right? There's an auxiliary case? Okay, then I'm just gonna... That was the main one. Okay, so there's more after the game. Okay. I'll just end it even though there's like... Because I don't want my parents to attack me for, for not coming down immediately. Okay, I'll just put it here then. Save. Title screen. Yes. Okay, sounds good. Well, I guess that means the game's almost over. Okay, well, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Thanks for hanging out. And then I don't know if I'm gonna stream when I'm after work, but we'll see. It depends on my mood and if it's after I close the pharmacy for the next few days, so it'll be very late if I do stream. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Goodbye. See you next time. Let me open OBS. Yeah, always the closing shift, because they already have people working the day shift, and I'm just an intern. All right, goodbye, bye bye. We'll continue this next time I stream. Until then.